So on Sunday night, while the Spurs was shocking the world by beating the Oklahoma City Thunder, Jay-Z was performing at the Roots Picnic in Philadelphia for the first time in a few years, and he spit a controversial 3-minute and 26-second freestyle where he addressed everybody that has been talking about him over the past few years. He said in an interview a while back that, hey, in 2026, I'm done playing defense. I'm playing offense. And he kept his word. Now, one of those people that he came for was probably the person who might have been talking about him the most. It's either between Nicki Minaj or Dame Dash. And Dame Dash caught some bars about his teeth coming out of his mouth.
Edible Jelline mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a mystery gang.
And we knew that when we heard that he just gave Dame Dash another 6 months of life, we know that he is going to say some of the most delusional things known to man. And we got exactly what we thought we would get today on the Art of Dialogue interview, Dame Dash.
If we want to battle, anytime Jay wants to battle on the stage, I will personally destroy him. Pause. Like, it's not even close. Kanye just did 80,000 and they built the stadium for him, I think. Now that's rhythm. Getting on the Roots with a stupid afro and doing a freestyle, a battle freestyle, after you just said that battle rap's not good for rap, is just dumb.
Now, I do agree that the afro looked a little silly, but I think I got the reason for it, and we'll get to that in a minute. But what I will do is agree with Dame Dash right here, where he says, yo, you said that the rap battles wasn't even good for hip hop anymore, and then you turned around and you just dissed everybody. So what is it, man? Is it Uchi Wally? Is it One Mike?
Don't play with me like that, Jay. Don't do the nut thing. That's nasty. You know we don't do that. Keep it jokes. Just keep it jokes. Anytime he wants to do a fashion line, I'll destroy him. Pause. Anytime he wants to make a movie, I will destroy him. And I'm just wondering who's telling him, or who's because someone has to be giving him orders, but those are the wrong ones. It just looks like they're trying to cook him. You know what I mean? But I would prefer the version of Jay that would have said something more clever. And that's not the version of Jay that I would have ever signed. And I felt bad because I was like, it must be embarrassing for him to now have to be on that stage, not the same version of himself, and still have to work at that age because he has to.
You know, this right here, this is typical Dame Dash. And usually I would say that somebody's trolling, but I really think that he really believes the shit that he says. For him to say that Jay-Z has to work, and Jay-Z is a billionaire, Jay-Z's great grandkids are already wealthy, the trust funds in his children's bank account is probably more than Dame Dash ever saw in his bank account. And I don't mean that in disrespect, I'm just saying that's the great success of Jay-Z. His wife is Beyonce. For him to say that he has to rap and he was embarrassed because he has to be working at this age while he's simultaneously working. You're basically being an independent contractor for the Art of Dialogue at this moment. You got paid to do a service at your big age. I thought that was very contradictory. I mean, Dame Dash, didn't you have child support struggles? Your house was being taken. Like he said, your teeth was just falling out of your mouth. I mean, the government took all your jewelry. They also took your business, the owner credits of the reasonable doubt and things of that nature. Didn't they do that? So who should be more embarrassed to who? You're surviving off of Jay-Z's name at this point.
So that was the brother in me, like, damn, I know that because I know him. That when we were younger, when he was this age, he hated talking to people and doing he was retiring since Reasonable Doubt. For him to have to come outside 20 years later, I just felt kind of like embarrassed for him a little bit because we all know him. And then the funny nigga in me, I couldn't even hear the lyrics because the hairstyle was crazy. And I was like, why would they let him come outside like that? Like, I'm gonna, cause to me it's like, that shit is funny. And there should be jokes for that hairstyle. And if like everyone around him that loves him didn't laugh and be like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, why would he do that? Like, we want to see, and I'm gonna tell, cause I still care about JJ. When you do Yankee Stadium, I need you to get a Caesar. I need you to put the Yankee hat on and do the thing to the side. That's what we want to see.
Hey, man, I'm not here to judge somebody else's hair, man. Especially somebody wearing an afro, man. Black is beautiful. I'm never gonna clown black hair. That's just me. But if y'all feel that it was silly, it was ugly, it was terrible, it was a wig, I'm not sure, was it a wig? Y'all let me know. But from what I heard, Jay-Z wore that as an artistic expression because everybody called him a sellout. So it was kind of like a troll to come out with the Black Power outfit, you know, the black shades with the fro. I think that was like his way of trolling. So I'm not too sure. I've just seen other people saying it.
We want to see chuckers. We want to see some jewelry. We don't want to see this version of you. I know I don't. That version of The Rock was painful and hard to look at. Pause. So almost like we don't have direct conversation, but I do feel like if I'm not around, he's not relevant. I feel like that's the reason why they have to bring my name up all the time.
Yeah, man. And Dame, you out here gaslighting us, man. You know that you have been speaking on Jay-Z for years, and the one time he talked back, all of a sudden, he's thinking about you. All of a sudden now, he wouldn't be relevant if it wasn't for you. Yo, you totally got the game confused, man. This is the type of delusion that Charlamagne and them was talking about on the Breakfast Club, dog.
I thought that rap was it was bad. It was terrible. Even the way he projects, because again, I'm critiquing him from where he was and where he is. And then I'm like, damn, like, like, why are you trying to make people look like at the outline of you and not directly at you? Why do they keep putting you in these funny hairstyles? And who is it? What version of this would have sold if Jay would have came out in that stupid ass hairstyle with them dull clothes with nothing shiny in in 2096 when we were coming out, would that have been the one that you would have been a fan of? And then he's getting at Drake. And I don't think Drake can beat Kendrick, but I know Drake can beat Jay. I know that for a fact.
I don't know, man. I can't say who wins that battle, but what I do know is that battle's probably never going to happen. Both of these dudes are going to subliminalize each other to death. You thought that we got 10 years of Kendrick and Drake before the beef really popped off. It would be worse if they really wanted to engage. Like if Jay-Z was more active in hip hop as far as rapping, oh my God, this would be like a 15 year. This would be Chet Holmgreen and Wimbiana. And last but not least, man, it just got downright petty with Dame, man. He started talking about Jay-Z's breath. I don't even know how this came up, but all of a sudden this was the topic of conversation.
And this is another thing about Jay that I still wonder about, being that he wants to be funny. Jay's breath always used to stink. And you know why? Because for some reason, don't you hate when niggas got bad breath and chew Big Red? It's just cinnamon doodle. Nobody wants to smell that. I hope this nigga's not still chewing Big Red with bad breath on that mic, because that mic must have been stinking. And then he dressed up like a mic. This is not the version, Jay, please come. Make Jay great again. That's the new slogan. Make him great again. I don't want to see this happen. Yo, you gotta admit, when you saw the hair, you was laughing, bro. You knew this was gonna be funny. But who told him? Wait, hold on. But hold on, who you think told? I want to know who told him to do that and like how they put the wig on. How do you think they did that? Like, don't you think they would have videotaped them cutting it off and a bit on the video? Dun, dun, dun. It's no more Dookie. What do you call him? Dookie Wick J. That nigga new name is Dookie Wick. Pause. I wish, I don't know how these niggas wasn't cutting this nigga up with them Dookie Wicks.
Listen, man, we knew that this man was gonna come with this, man. We knew, hey, he's a proud egomaniac New Yorker, just like everybody else that's from over there, man. He was not about to let Jay-Z get the last word, even though he's been provoking Jay-Z for how long? He's the victim now, guys. We knew that he was gonna get on here and say whatever he could humanly think of. One, because it's gonna get him more interviews as long as he's entertaining and the numbers do well. That's why he got his ass up and said, yo, before the end of the week, we gotta do this interview because listen, we gotta strike the iron while it's hot. We knew that's all this was. Trolling, jokes. That's what it is, man. Listen. Do y'all think Jay-Z breath stink? Y'all think it smell like doo-doo and cinnamon? Y'all let me know down below in the comments what y'all thought about Dame Dash in this situation, man. Like, share, subscribe, copy, hit the notification bell, and we out, baby. Hit that hype button. Boo!
IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.